The opulent sanctuary that signals ultimate power in the neon desert is not merely a fortress of control, but a gilded cage reflecting the isolation you have been taught to equate with success. And true ownership requires not dominating the space through fear or wealth, but integrating the vulnerability beneath the authority, until dominion becomes an act of mutual stewardship rather than solitary conquest. In HISLAIR, Kylie Kent transforms the billionaire Vegas romance trope into profound exploration of masculine sovereignty and embodied accountability, proving liberation isn't found in accumulating more. It's forged in honoring the person beneath the penthouse when every industry standard demands you remain untouchable. From velvet and champagne narration, listeners enter worlds where luxury is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable currency. Perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent billionaire romance, where male complexity defies genre expectations. When casino mogul Kalen Vance retreats to his private suite after a hostile takeover attempt, he expects strategic isolation, not to discover the silence mirrors the exact suppression he's endured beneath decades of performative dominance. And event coordinator Alara Thorne's quiet refusal to treat him as icon creates space for connection, defying employer-employer hierarchy. Navigating high-stakes deals and buried attractions, Kalen realizes this refuge isn't about escape, but recalibration. With Kent avoids reducing Kalen to ruthless tycoon or Alara to ambitious climber, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries even as power blurs them. And audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Kalen's disciplined composure fracturing into clarity, and Alara's guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some empires can only be built when you stop letting net worth define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical Vegas fare is portraying executive intimacy as somatic practice rather than romanticized excess, with Kalen confronting how corporate culture equated worth with output, while Alara creates sanctuary where his contradictions exist without diminishment. Their relationship evolving through shared silences during midnight strategy sessions, bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both operational integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against rivals mistaking tenderness for weakness, supported by staff encoding suppressed grief, elders carrying intergenerational weight, and the strip itself absorbing decades of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique, and presence is sustainable resource, with business decisions mirroring emotional attunement, and loyalty oaths becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred accountability, with narrators embodying Kalen and Alara with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant slot machines, rain against floor-to-ceiling glass, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring executive cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining billionaire romance by centering male emotional labor within corporate frameworks, and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to be real, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by illusion.